Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going on? All right, this is not going to be a long video. Of course, that loud sound. If you would, I'd appreciate it if you guys could subscribe. As you probably noticed, I'm in a different setting right now. So the reason for that has been my vehicle originally with the red seats, it needs an engine. So I got to put an engine in it. So of course that's not going to be cheap. So I'm ripping and running the streets, scraping up the money to get the money to replace that engine. So, you know, when you replace motors, other stuff has to be done too, water pumps, timing belts, all that other crap. So it's going to be a little higher than I expected, but it is what it is. If you would like to help me out, or if you would like to give me a couple dollars, anything helps. My Cash App is Anthony Lawson 86. It's $, Anthony Lawson 86, all one word, of course. And if you want to, contribute anything, that would help, of course. What I wanted to talk about today is this whole thing I've just heard about with Colin Kaepernick, and multiple NFL teams being interested in signing Kaepernick. Now, I think this is very, very convenient with everything that's happening right now. You got the whole Black Lives Matter movement, which I don't agree with the organization, if you can even call it that, but I do agree with the saying or the theory of it. I agree with that part of it in terms of, our lives fucking matter. I don't even think that's debatable. So with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, apparently some NFL teams, multiple NFL teams from what I'm reading, are interested in signing him. Now here's the thing about it. Colin Kaepernick, dope dude. I got hella respect for Kaepernick, but I actually am kind of worried about Colin Kaepernick signing an NFL contract and playing on the field. And it's not because I don't think he's good enough. Hell no. The motherfucker's a Super Bowl quarterback. The end. It's quarterbacks that haven't even made the fucking playoffs that got deals over top of him, and we all know why. So with that particular argument, I'm worried about somebody putting money on him. Like, yo, I will give you $1 million under the table if you injure this motherfucker in any way. And I would not put it past somebody to do some shit like that, especially with all this hate going around. I wouldn't put it past them. It seems too much of a viable thing to happen. And with all this climate we're going through right now, that's the last thing we need to do is see, one of the driving forces for this modern day civil rights movement to be hurt in that kind of way. So I think that's something we need to think about, honestly. I mean, I would love to see him back on the field. I haven't really watched NFL games, man, since dude got blackballed, really. I haven't been fucking with him, but shit, it would be nice to get myself a beer, my reclining chair, and watch a fucking game with Colin Kaepernick. And then whatever team they sign him to, hopefully it's the Baltimore Ravens. I heard talks earlier this year about the Ravens being interested, just reading media and shit. But that's all hearsay. None of that shit really holds up until he's actually on a team, because I've been hearing that for years about different teams being interested in him, but it never seems to pan out. So with that said, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, all right, he wants to play still. The man's got the skill, obviously, and this would be a good symbolic gesture in terms of they trying to pacify the black movement. But I'll tell you what, you sign him, that's good, but that ain't gonna be enough, man. You coming for them reparations, baby. It is what it is. So, black people are pretty much right now in a position where we're not supporting the Democratic Party at all. A lot of people on the same page. I'm noticing a lot more millennials my age waking up and getting on the more conservative, kind of in the middle, like more leaning towards the conservative end, but not completely conservative, if that makes sense, because we still got race issues that haven't been dealt with yet, that we still need to deal with. And I always said the only difference between a white conservative and a black conservative is race issues. That's the only thing that stands in the way of us uniting completely. So that's what I say. A lot of different things we talk about, we agree upon. So I mean, but race issues can't be overlooked. The shit has to be dealt with. So if you guys don't want to get on board with the race issues, then you can't be our ally. And it's that simple. Period. That's basically where we at right now. So like it or not, that's the cards that's on the table, and that's what we're talking about. So let me know what you guys think about today's video. I'll try to hit you back as soon as I can. Of course, with all this running around, hasn't really been consistent with me posting, but I'll try to do it more. Meanwhile, y'all have a nice one. Take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe, and I usually comment on any comments I see in the comment section without bias. So you guys have a nice day. Catch you on the flip side. Peace out.